Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Essential Island Living team call. Super excited to have you all here tonight. Let's go ahead and get started. If you're new to this Wednesday night team call, we have it every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Tonight's an extra special call because we're wrapping up our MetaPWR experience. But one thing that we love to do is ground ourselves with some oils before we get started. So I have my current jam, Motivate. So let's go ahead and grab an oil that's close to us. And if you feel so inclined, let's take a couple of deep breaths together. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and repeat after me. I am doing the best that I can. I am doing the best that I can. I am doing the best that I can. All right. Tonight we are going to take just a little bit of time to kick off our call by having Amanda share with us the promos for the month. And then I'm going to go ahead and dive right into the MetaPWR experience. Amanda, you want me to just share my screen? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Want to see. Hold on, everybody. That's not what we want to see. We want to see this. All right.
Okay. Can you hear me? All right. So this month, March, I can't believe we're here already. Our product of the month is I'm really excited about because it's our fiber. It's like 3 little pouches of the fiber. So, you could give them out as little things for people to try. And we have 10% on ginger. And our new members from last month, correct me if I'm wrong, will have their 100 PV product credit this month. And then they will get in April as well. Yes. So if you had people who joined last month, make sure to get them set with their LRP so they can take advantage of that. You can go to the next one so I can. So our fiber, the top 10 reasons to use it, it supports our weight management, it's healthy microbiome, it's has 6 grams of soluble and insoluble fiber, which is huge because no matter how much you eat that has fiber in it, you will not have that much fiber in, that small amount. So most Americans don't get enough fiber. So this is really important for our health. The prebiotic blend contains whatever that is. I'm not going to try to say the word. You can read that silently to yourself.
I almost feel like those are like made up words.
I know. I'm like, those are like
I'm
supercalifragilistic, expialidocious. It's got really important stuff in that prebiotic blend. Contains vitamin C. It supports our digestive function, our metabolic processes, which we've been working on this month with our MetaPWR, our immune system. It supports cardiovascular health. And of course, it's convenient and delicious. There's all different ways that you can mix it up. Some people like to put it with their MetaPWR even. But, making shakes in the morning, your green smoothie, or they've got all kinds of different ways you can use it. Actually, if you saw your email from doTERRA this month, they have a free little book with all kinds of things you can make, which I thought was cool. So get excited about that. That's if you have your 125 PV LRP by the 15th. So make sure you get that in by the 15th.
Yes, and I actually resent out, if you missed the email from doTERRA, I did send out a team email today that had the cookbook linked that has recipes with fiber. Just a little tip, if you're going to take the fiber with advantage, it is helpful to take 1 or 2 Terrazyme just to make sure that our bodies are absorbing all of the goodness from both of those products. So I love to take fiber, advantage, and greens all together because I just feel like I bang it out all at one time. But I do take 2 Terrazyme with that if I ever do that. So thanks, Amanda. Ginger, you got one more.
Yeah, and our 10% is on ginger. So ginger is obviously really great for our digestion. It's also can support indigestion and nausea. I use it when I go on long trips in the car or on boat. Um, Also, some people really like the aroma, and put it right on your belly if it's hurting there. Some positive emotions, if you have your essential emotions book. Empowered, which I thought was perfect since we've been doing our MetaPWR. Committed, capable, purposeful, and accountable, and negative emotions tied to this oil. Victim mentality, powerless, unwilling to take responsibility, defeated, not present, stuck, blaming others. If you find yourself in a funk like that, you might want to reach for your ginger. So, ginger holds no reservations. This oil has a purpose and will fulfill it. It powerfully persuades individuals to be fully present and participate in life. It teaches that to be successful in life, one must be wholly committed to it. It addresses deep patterns of victim mentality, which is evidenced by feelings of powerlessness, believing everything is outside one's control, refusing to take responsibility for life, or blaming life circumstances on other people or outside influences. Victims feel stuck as they decentralize or disown responsibility and blame others for their misfortunes. So, this is a super empowering oil for you to take responsibility for your life. It gives you a warrior like mentality based on integrity, personal responsibility, and individual choice. And that is our 10% off oil. Anybody have ways they use those?
A couple
Oh, yeah,
people.
you can use
Oh,
it
yeah. Good.
to
You'll read it.
too.
Yeah.
Use it on the whale watch yesterday. Ginger drops. I love ginger drops too. Very good. Ginger drops more than the other ones. Yeah, so do I. That's one of my favorites.
That's funny. Tay's favorites are the breathe drops. She goes through those like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I have to
That's
order lots of.
hardcore.
Yeah, she loves those. They were super helpful in Vegas when it was so cold and
Mhm.
smoky and stuff too. So, all right, thanks, Amanda. And this is really exciting. I just want to go back real quick. Those of you that are new, if you haven't tried this product yet, the fiber is amazing. This is a great way to try it, but I love that doTERRA is totally changing up the product of the month. Those of us that love this product, I am so excited to have a few sachets that are like, easy to go. And I'm hoping that they do this permanently because I live for convenience. So I would love this. All right. So this is a super special product. Way to get the product that we can't normally get. All right, but tonight we are wrapping up. Wasn't quite 30 days yet because February is a short month and we started a few days later. So we're still kind of wrapping up our 30-day MetaPWR experience, but we're so super excited to share some of the testimonies from our group, testimonies from other people, and then let you guys know that it's going to be continuing on. I believe starting again was the date, the 4th or the 6th, you guys. I can't remember. Type it in the chat. But I think there was so much success behind the group that the team wanted to continue it on. So now that you have used all of these products for 30 days, how was your overall experience? Would anybody on the call, okay, thanks, Kate, the fourth. Would anybody on the call like to unmute themselves and share their testimony and even possibly share anything that they would tweak or change? And then as I'm giving people time to decide that they want to share, please feel free in the chat to write any questions that you have as well about the system. I know in our MetaPWR WhatsApp group, people were asking questions, but if anything comes up tonight. So I'm going to stop the share real quick. Probably should have found out if anybody was willing to share before this, but anybody willing to share their experience in 30 days? Okay. I know, right? Teachers are good at wait time, but I do have some ready to go. So if anybody does want to unmute themselves and share, please feel free to. But with that, I'll just go ahead and roll into some of our testimonials from our participants. These were just some of the testimonials that we got. Miley, who's on the call tonight, she's been really, really diligent about integrating MetaPWR into her life for more than 30 days now. And I think her energy level, her patience, her love for MetaPWR in general has just gone up. Anxiety, little weight loss, cravings, decrease, brain fog, decrease. For a lot of people, these last two are really, really big ones that I've heard time and time again. And some people with weight loss, and then also a lot of people with inches as well. I love this testimony. I don't think she's on the call tonight, but I thought that this was such a great testimony from Debbie because it really illustrates that everybody has different experiences, right? Some people lose weight, some people don't lose weight. Some people have more energy, some people don't have more energy. Like our bodies are so unique, and our experiences and the way that we react to something new like the MetaPWR system, it's all going to vary. But I love that she said she's a banjo player and that her fingers are just flying. So the inflammation in her fingers has greatly, she's basically saying, disappeared and making it easier for her to play, which is incredible. She's waking up earlier in the morning. And that's more likely due to the sun coming up earlier and her impatient dogs. But I do feel like MetaPWR helps me sleep better, which therefore helps me to get up better because I'm not as tired. And then again, her sugar cravings and appetite have decreased. Tara said her energy has lifted, brain firing on all cylinders, calm mood, sweets have diminished, overeating, mindless eating, snacking. So just some of the testimonials from our group. Oh, and this one is phenomenal. I love this. Diana is one of our most avid essential oil users, and she shared this testimony that she used to get up first of all, she's 75. She used to get up 3 times a night to use the bathroom, and now she either sleeps through the night or gets up only once, which I think everyone can attest to being a huge factor with the quality of sleep, right? If you're getting up constantly through the night. The huge thing though for her is that when she was 18, she weighed 102 and her cholesterol has always been 212 or higher. She just had a blood test and her cholesterol dropped to 191. And she weighs now 192 pounds. And she said, this is so huge. And the only difference in my life has been MetaPWR. I don't use the gum or beadless, but use the other 3 items. And so really leaning into the oil products, the soft gels, the oil, the Advantage collagen with M&M, and the MetaPWR Assist. And then just some other testimonies, because these people shared pictures of themselves. And so here is, I don't know where the testimony went for that one. Oopsie, sorry guys. I'm just gonna hold on, sorry. So here is a great, and this is why we really encourage people, and as you're wrapping up using the products for 30 days, I hope that you stopped and took more measurements and more before and after pictures. So here is an example of someone who did experience some weight loss. The skin is more smooth and much more toned. It's very interesting. I've gotten quite a few compliments on my skin recently, and I haven't had any like facials or anything. Usually after I get something done, I'll get compliments, but I have been consistently taking my MetaPWR for the last week or two, so I think that might make a difference. Her joints feel like she's a teenager again, and lately is the boost in mood. Um, here is another really, I think, wow. I mean, this is 5 months of results. So, here most of us are in our first 30 days, maybe 60 days, 90 days. So I think it's really important to continue to take those pictures, track that progress, measure those inches. So this Alicia shares that this month she started applying topically the MetaPWR oil with coconut to the stomach area, and she's blown away. If you haven't seen any of the posts on dry brushing and then dry brushing using the MetaPWR oil, really, really powerful, phenomenal results. They're in our Essential Island Living community. They're in the MetaPWR Meta Magic group that we have. If you somehow missed that, reach out to the person that invited you and say, like, I want to learn more about dry brushing. But here, Alicia didn't even dry brush. She just rolled the MetaPWR oil and the coconut oil onto her skin. And she just noticed like the gaps in her clothes against her body were increasing, and she has continued increased energy, decreased brain fog, better sleep, fat loss. She's lost 25 pounds over 5 months. She says that it still fluctuates. And I love this part here. And I thought that this was such a great testimony to include. There's no right or wrong way to use a system, except that consistency is the key. So if you need to set reminders for taking all the steps, I was just talking to my mom about this today, because she's the queen of alarms on her phone, about setting an alarm, because I just this week started with super user status. So I'm taking 2 assists and 2 advantage a day. And so really setting those alarms to go off and remind you to do that. But here is her regimen too. She takes 2 soft gels in the morning first thing, which is what I do. I take an advantage. I try to take it before I eat my first meal at noon. If not, I take it right like while I'm eating, or right after. And then she takes takes an assist 20 minutes before lunch and dinner. She's using the beadlets and gum throughout the day to help curb cravings, and then 1 to 2 drops of oil in my water every time she fills it up. So thought that this was really a powerful testimony. And then this was cool too. Here is a non-scale victory that was shared in one of those MetaPWR testimony groups, and kind of similar to what Debbie experienced. This is a non-scale victory. So she's not using a scale. She's just talking about how she's been using the collagen advantage with M&M every day since November, and inconsistently taking the supplements. But in the left pic, she sees puffiness, and in the right one, she sees healthier hair, lashes, less puffiness. So her numbers are all within normal range, and her cravings are low to not, gone. But she said that I really think that this kind of goes back to that inflammation that Debbie talked about, like specifically in her hands. You can really see how much Shannon's face leaned out. And then I love that she wrote, "Yes, I love leopard," if you didn't notice that. So we wanted to chat with you guys a little bit, share some of those powerful testimonies, give people an opportunity to share their testimonies, and then talk to you guys about how you get more MetaPWR in your life. So you want to be sure to order your MetaPWR and the Loyalty Rewards program for a couple of reasons. 1, you can collect points, product credit toward free product on orders of 50 PV or more. If you're buying the Advantage and the Assist every month, your order is going to be above 50 PV. You can collect points on your shipping costs. You can actually get free shipping too. And I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, you might need a little more, but if you do a collagen and assist and one more thing, your shipping is free with 100 PV. Those accrued product credits increase every 3 months. So as you can see on the chart below, the first 3 months, you're getting 10% back. So if you do a 100 PV order, you're getting 10 PV points back. So $10 in free product credit. By the time you hit a year, you're now getting 30%. So $30 in free product credit back on $100 order, essentially. You can receive a free oil each month with orders of 125 PV by the 15th. This month, it's not an oil. And this like might be the first time doTERRA has never done an oil, but you can receive those 3 fiber sachets as your free product of the month. And then of course, what do we do with our points? It's like frequent flyer miles, right? Or Marriott Bonvoy miles, which I'm notorious for hoarding both and using a lot of in my life to travel. Use them for free products. And it's awesome. So this is definitely the way that you want to order your product. But another reason why you want to order on the loyalty rewards program is because you have the opportunity to unlock even greater savings when you purchase your MetaPWR Advantage through the loyalty rewards program. Okay, so here's how this works. You buy your MetaPWR Advantage collagen on the right-hand side, okay? And the wholesale price of that is $84.50, all right? So you buy that collagen, and then you can add up to 3 of the products on the left-hand side for a discounted price. So you want a second box of collagen, like for myself, now that I'm a super user and I'm using 2 collagens a day, I need 2 boxes a month. So I'm going to add an extra box of collagen and get it for $20 cheaper. Then I'm going to add the MetaPWR Assist and beadlets, which together is $45.50, but I get them because I'm on the loyalty rewards program for $25. Okay. And then like I can add other products that I use and love. I always buy extra omegas because my son takes those as well. I buy extra PV Assist, both Xyler and I take those every day, the Terrazyme. So this is just the most incredible. And you can see the kind of savings like on the omegas. If I bought them by themselves, it would be $53. I get them for more than half off when I use this system of ordering. So this is definitely the way to go. This is definitely the way to go. Okay. All right. So moving on, let's talk a little bit though about if you're interested in getting your MetaPWR paid for, because if you didn't know, you can share these products with other people and get your oils and products paid for. So I'm just going to run through a few of these scenarios with you guys. And thank you to everyone who is part of the MetaPWR experience. If you stay on the call till the very end, all of you that were part of the MetaPWR experience will get a free MetaPWR beadlets from the person who invited you here. So be sure to stay on so we can make sure that those participants get those free beadlets. And my mom says, I love ordering my lifelong vitality pack. Yes, mom. So there is also the option instead, and I'll just go through that real quick here. Instead of this being the collagen on the right, you can also do our lifelong vitality pack. I just took my last dose of the day, so my bottles are right here. And then you can also add on anything on the left as well. Okay, so that is also an option and a huge savings. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about getting your MetaPWR paid for. So sharing MetaPWR, literally, you guys, there's been no better time than now to share doTERRA with people. Because, okay, we all love oils. Most of us on this call love oils, but a lot of people aren't interested in oils. However, they are interested in supporting their metabolic health. Okay. So this system transforms people's lives, as we've all and experienced. And so sharing it with others can be really easy and really rewarding. Okay. So you can start earning money. Here's one example of how you could earn over $600 in just a couple of months, which would help to cover your monthly MetaPower expenses. If in 1 month you enroll 6 friends with the MetaPower enrollment kit. So, for instance, coming up in just a few days, we're going to start this experience all over again. So, it's a perfect time for you to invite friends or family and to do it with you. So if you have an experience, if you're on this call and you haven't experienced MetaPower yet, and you're like, okay, this is the time, I'm ready, invite some friends and family to join you. And if you want um help with how to ask or approach those friends and family, please reach out to the person who enrolled you or who invited you to this call today, because we'll be more than happy to help you. So if you help 6 friends enroll with that MetaPower enrollment kit, you immediately make $180, which is called in our business fast start money. Okay. But really, the idea behind this is that you're helping 6 other friends and family members to experience some positive changes with MetaPower in their life. So, what is Fast Start? When you help someone get started with doTERRA for the first 60 days that they're a member, you receive 20% of the PV or point value of every order of that new member. So, just a little disclaimer though, in order to qualify for this bonus, you need to process and always have 100 PV LRP orders set up in your cart. Okay. So, once you help these 6 people, as you can see, 20% of 150 PV, which is the entire MetaPower system, is $30. So you help 6 people with the MetaPower kit, you can make $180 in Fast Start. In month 2, you're going to imagine that these friends and family members have had phenomenal experiences with the MetaPower system. You're going to earn a $50 bonus because they're going to place their subsequent loyalty rewards program order, and then you're going to ask your friends to invite their friends and family to start and experience the MetaPower system. So now you can see how, as you start to share with others and then ask others to start sharing with you, and this isn't about, I mean, we this isn't about, like, it doesn't have to be about selling the product. You are inviting people to come with you and experience the product with you. And every single day we talk about restaurants we liked or didn't like, clothing that we bought that we loved or didn't love, right? Movies that we watched that we love or we didn't love. Every day we are social selling to one another in some way, shape, or form. And so this is kind of the same idea behind the MetaPower system. It really makes it so phenomenal. And we want to share with everyone, because if we're not, we're possibly doing a disservice to some people who could really, really benefit from having these products in their life. So, if this at all interests you, the first thing you're going to do is just upgrade your customer account for free to a wellness advocate. And a wellness advocate has the potential to help enroll people with a wholesale membership, like most of you on this call already have. And then you can use your website, your personal website, to start sharing your custom link with others. Now, if this feels overwhelming, don't be. If all you want to do is use your product and be happy using your product, no problem. But we always want to remind people of the potential and the opportunity that exists to help bring these products into other people's homes and other people's lives. And we are always offering extra special gifts, bonuses, and tons of other surprises. So definitely reach out to the person that is your main doTERRA contact and say, I'm interested in, sharing with my friends and family. What kind of promos, deals, specials do you have going on this month? So are you in? Regardless of whether you're just in for the next round of the MetaPower experience, whether you're in or interested in connecting and sharing with friends and family, just always know that we are here to support you. That is our goal. We want everyone to be utilizing the products that they invested in, to be having the best experience possible, and to know that they always have a community and system of support within our Essential Island Living community. So that pretty much wraps it up for tonight. If anybody on the call, I'm going to double check. It looks like Donna, I don't know who A's iPhone is. Shishido and Jan. Or is that our Janice? Is that Jan? Anyway, if you are not if you were a MetaPWR experience participant in the WhatsApp group this last month, and you're on the call tonight, or somebody invited you and you're not already considered a builder or share of the business, you are eligible for a free beadlet. So can you please make sure, those of you that are on the call, A's iPhone, Shishido, Jan, Donna, I think that's, and then anybody who's watching this recording, because I know we have a lot of people outside the time zone, if you're watching this recording and you message the person who got you started with doTERRA and say MetaPWR beadlets, you will be eligible to get your free beadlets as well. All right, anybody have any questions, anything they want to add before we wrap it up for tonight?
I want to share something real quick.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share the benefits that it's been great for my boys. I started them on the MetaPWR Advantage. I started Colton first. He's 14, and just this week. And it was interesting because I journaled about my MetaPWR experience, and like day 4 or 5, I actually got super tired. Like I had a burst of energy, and then I got super tired, and then I got a burst of energy. So if you guys aren't tracking it somehow or journaling, I really encourage you to do so. So Colton was interesting. His first 2 days, he like crashed and needed a nap, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is good. Like he's supposed to go to baseball practice. But so today's day 4, and he's just had this great energy, great workouts. He really feels a difference. So that was interesting. Colby's been dealing with a lot of digestive issues, and we've been like kind of like upping his probiotics, going hard on the digestion. And then it dawned on me, like, we should do MetaPWR Advantage. That actually helps. Like it helped me with my whole digestion process. And so that was just today that I took him into the chiropractor, talked to him about it, and he was like, yeah, why not? Like, it sounds great. So we started Colby on the Advantage just to see how his gut's going to work out, because we've been doing so much gut support and it has been helping, but not 100%, I feel, where he should be. So if you have some teens, it might be a good idea to get them started, especially if they're very active and athletic. This would be great support for them.
Awesome. Thanks, Kanan.
And then Liza, I'll share. I just wanted to let you know, for the last actually couple of days, I have not been taking the collagen because I've been dealing with some like my bladder, and one of the things was staying away from like citrus kinds of stuff to see if it'll settle. And I see a difference. Like it's showing that I'm tired. There's definitely a difference in my emotions too. So I took it today. I stayed away 2 days, these past 2 days, and today I was like, forget it, I'm taking it. So there's a definite difference.
I love all those testimonies. Anybody else? Amanda, you unmuted.
Oh no, because I was gonna say something, but I'll wait. I'll wait till after the.
Is it a TMI moment? TMI. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time. And honestly, I want to encourage everyone on this call to share this. Was a pretty short video about some powerful testimonies around MetaPWR and how people can also utilize this to share with friends and family, pay for their product, and start sharing the product as well. So thanks so much for sharing and joining us tonight, everybody. Please be sure it's your responsibility, if you're on the call, to connect with the person who invited you to the group, who got you started with MetaPWR, to get your free beadlets. But if you're in the WhatsApp group, stay in that, because it's going to keep on rolling. And if you're not in the WhatsApp group, or you want to invite friends and family to join the WhatsApp group and join you on this meta magic journey, please do so. Bernice says that Max has been taking it for about 3 months too now, and he likes it as well. So super awesome. All right, everybody, appreciate you. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye.